Mic test, mic test, mic test, mic test. Okay. Hi guys, my name is Juicy. I am a 22-year-old creative based in Iloilo City, Philippines. My real name is Joshua Piliante, and I'm a self-proclaimed graphic artist and multimedia artist. I've been doing graphic design for almost 5 years already and 2 years experience of professional work. And bakit ako nagvi-video ngayon? This is very random. It's 12:36 a.m. So midnight na, and yet I chose to take a video of me talking to my camera and recording myself. Well, I'm doing this kasi I think I need to vent out about my state right now. It's not about my mental state or wala akong sakit. I'm very much okay. I'm in good shape generally. However, my creative side is not. What do I mean by that? So I've been exploring and doing graphic design professionally. Not professionally. I've been editing non-stop for about 7 months already. Ever since, last year pa, 2023. Hindi, 9 months na pala. I've been editing non-stop for 9 months. Every single fucking day. Palagi naka-open yung Photoshop or Illustrator ko or Premiere Pro ko or After Effects ko sa PC. And why in the first place? First, I tried to make a portfolio and successful naman. It's now posted. You can see it on my Behance page. Go check it out. Next, I landed a job. This is my very first professional job as a graphic designer. Like, graphic designer lang talaga last year. And nag-close yung business just this year, May. So, nag-close siya and now I'm fucking jobless, although may mga side hustles naman ako and hindi yun enough to provide my personal needs since syempre maluho tayo guys. Kaya nga tayong tatrabaho kaya nga tayong nag-aral. I mean, hindi lang naman para sa luho. But, magastos tayo, so, yeah. And I just want to keep improving sa aking niche na to, which is graphic designing. So, here I am, continuing to edit kahit na super drain na. Like, right now, I'm at my point where my brain, it collapses every single day. Although I'm learning a lot sa span ng months na yun, sa span ng time na yun, where I started like doing professional work as a graphic designer. Pero akala ko hindi ako matidrain, but here I am talking in front of my camera and talagang drained lang talaga. Yun na nga, why am I talking to my camera and why am I here at the first place? Oh, before that, I just also graduated last 3 weeks. I just graduated last June 23. I graduated Bachelor's of Science in Computer Science, and guess what? Nakuha pa natin yung cum laude kahit hindi naman tayo masyadong maalam mag-code or mag-program. No? I'm still thankful. To my teachers, my friends, to my classmates, to my parents na I was able to get it, and that's a very amazing event. It was a very amazing milestone for me. So yeah, thank you. And syempre, what do fresh graduates do after graduating, diba? We look for a job. Now this is what drained me more. Habang naghahanap ako ng trabaho, guys, every day, ever since I graduated, like 2 days after I fixed my portfolio, I fixed my resume, also went to websites na where you can find companies and recruiters para sa jobs. While I was browsing, there were good offers, but fuck, putang ina. Grabe yung requirements sa Philippines. Like, before you land a job where ang minimum lang naman yung binibigay, minimum wage lang. Yung iba nga, mababa pa. The requirements, bro, na kailangan ng Philippines, ng isang Filipino recruiter, ng isang company dito sa Philippines, ang daming demand. First, dapat graduate ka with a degree, dapat may experience ka although you're a fresh grad. Diba? Doesn't make sense, diba? Dapat proficient ka sa mga softwares na ganito, ganyan. And then, in case, sa case ko, because I'm living here in Iloilo City, may ibang job offers na you really have to, go at their place, so go at their office. So, that's not a problem if ganun talaga. But bro, kung papasahurin nyo lang din naman yung mga yung mga employees nyo ng ganung halaga, like, think of it, diba? Gagastos ako sa pagpunta sa, example, Taguig or Manila, tapos magre-rent ako ng apartment, and then kasama na dun yung utilities ko, yung monthly expenses ko, kuryente, tubig, internet, pagkain, toiletries, lahat, pamasahe. Hindi magkakasya yung sweldo mo. Hindi mo kung isipin, tanga ka na lang pag di mo naisip yun. Tanga ka na lang pag di mo na-calculate yun. That's what frustrated me for the past 2 weeks of me trying to look for a job. Although, let's say, hindi ganun kagandahan yung portfolio ko, and companies don't really appreciate my portfolio because it doesn't align with their brand or with their goals for their creative team, for their marketing team. However, I'm just frustrated at the idea of companies hiring people na ganun kadami dapat pala yung requirements. Parang ang useless lang kasi hindi naman sa useless. This is what I'm trying to say. Ang dami kasing talent ngayon na kahit hindi sila nakapagtapos ng pag-aaral, they are very good with a certain job or a certain work na kailangan ng isang company. For example, if you're looking for a graphic designer, and there's Juan. Juan did not finish college. Ang course niya napakalayo din sa nire-require ng company. Example, 2 years lang natapusan niya sa college as an engineering student. And kahit ganun, kahit hindi siya nakapagtapos and malayo yung course niya sa hinihinging requirement ng company, napakagaling naman niya sa graphic design. He is very creative. He is very work-driven, and yung ideas niya super unique. Yung ideas niya super, firm, na kung ano iniisip niya na ilalabas niya through digital content, na execute niya through creating posters, banners, etc. etc. Yun na nga yung point. Ang daming talent sa Philippines, ang daming talent sa Philippines na nami-mislook ng mga company because of their so-called requirement bago makapasok. And sayang yun. I'm not saying na ako super talented ako. I'm not saying it like that, ha. I'm not saying na people should hire me although ganito yung portfolio ko. Wait, focus, bro. Kasi sayang lang talaga. Ngayon pa nga lang na college graduate ako. Graduated with Latin honors. I have my own PC. I have a desktop computer and a laptop. I have a camera. Kumpleto ako sa gamit. Ganun pa din kahirap. Sobrang hirap pa din na mag-apply para sa trabaho. Ito ito lang din kinaiinis ko This role or this job is very demanding. It is a very demanding job. So, I also don't get the point. Why would companies offer such a low salary for artists, for designers like us? Ganun ka fucked up ang working culture, ang job culture dito sa Philippines. And I stand on that. Also, sa past experience ko as a graphic designer, my boss, which is a foreigner dati, the one that I told you about, company that hired me last year, November, na nag-close this May, wala talagang requirement. Walang interview talaga na nangyari. It was all just in the chat. The recruiter asked if, do you know how to graphic design? Do you know how to edit photos? Do you know how to manipulate photos? I said, yes po. Marunong po ako. And, yun. Sabi niya, sige, bigyan mo kami ng one sample. And I'll tell you if you'll get hired or not. So, yun na. Nagpasa ako. Edit. And then, after 20 minutes, sabi niya, oh, okay na to. Sige, you're hired. Ganun kabilis, guys. Sipin mo yun. 20 minutes lang na edit and hired ka na. Kasi yung boss mo, foreigner. And then, yeah, kung may questions ka, kung ano yung inquiries mo about your salary or what, feel free to ask. So, he asked for my salary as well. Sabi ko, ito po yung rate ko. Sabi niya, that's cool. Okay sa amin yan. For starting, okay na yan. Ayun, ganun lang. Ganun lang kabilis. And I got hired. The next day, I started working. And mind you, it wasn't a heavy work, actually. Yes, nakaka-drain siya minsan because, nauubos yung creativity juice mo. Now, recalling lahat ng ginawa ko para sa company, it was a very relaxing stay sa company. And if the company was still operating right now, I wouldn't leave that company. Baka magtrabaho pa rin ako doon kahit naghahanap ako ng extra work. It was a very relaxed company, environment. And note isa lang akong graphic designer noon. Yun yung pinagkaiba nung pagkakaroon ng foreigner na client kaysa sa Filipino. Sa Filipino, yung Filipino yung nag-hold ng company or ng work mo. Baka nga pag nakapasok ako sa trabaho at nag-demand ako ng certain amount for my salary, di ba? Sasabihin pa rin sila na, this won't work. This is too high for us considering your experience, yada yada yada. I just wish na recruiters shouldn't, lowball artists. Not just artists, lahat tayo na fresh grad, lahat tayong wala pa masyadong experience. They shouldn't really lowball us kasi wala lang, parang nakakaurat lang kasi we have studied, we have worked our asses off for the past, I don't know, 2 decades of learning, of studying, and at the end, ganun pa din. Lang talaga. Nakaka-disappoint lang, especially sa Filipino recruiters. And for artists like us, since most of graphic designers usually get their clients, example lang, kung nag-uumpisa ka pa lang, from recruiters. They outsource people, they get clients, then they forward the clients to you, and then you do the work for the client, and then most of it, the company will get the credit, diba? Sana hindi lang talaga mag-global, most of the companies here in the Philippines, outsourcing companies here in the Philippines, because sayang naman yung effort namin. Kasi 'di ba, kahit may connections kayo, although may connections kayo, madami kayong makukuhang clients, but I think it would be very unfair for us since we usually do the work, and although you do the work, you do works as well. Pero at least be fair on giving on the salary ng mga artists, and kung magpapa-apply man kayo, I know it will be very what's the term, mabusisi talaga dapat when you're looking for a candidate para sa job na hinahanap ng company. Pero sana talaga i-review nyo yung portfolio na pinapasa nila, yung mga resume na pinapasa nila, and from there pick the best candidate. Kasi ang dami talagang nasasayang na artist, ang dami talagang nasasayang na talent because of the fucked up way of hiring someone here in the Philippines. Kaya nagigets ko na rin ngayon yung point, why do Filipinos go out from this country to work kahit na hindi align yung kanilang course sa trabaho nila sa labas. So basically, that's why I'm talking to you right now sa camera ko. Kasi gusto ko lang talaga i-vent out yung mga hinanaing ko when it comes to looking for a job. Actually, right now, I have no plans. I have plans, pero hindi siya masyadong solid. Kasi ngayon nga, dumagdag sa iniisip ko yung hiring process dito sa Philippines. Kaya nakakatamad din minsan apply ng trabaho kasi nga ganun kadami yung requirements and ganun din kadami yung workload, yet very low ang compensation sa mga designers. So right now, as you can see at the background, makita nyo sa background ko, kita mo araw-araw yung Pinterest naka-open sa akin, pre. Tumatay ako, pre. Nag-check ako sa Pinterest ng mga inspos ko. Hindi talaga ako tumitigil. That's why I think right now, kailangan talaga mag-reset ng ulo ko para makapag-isip ako ng mas maigi and makapag-create ng designs na mas maganda and mas trendy. And sana makahakot siya ng audience, makahakot siya ng job opportunities, cause I have a lot of dreams. I have a lot of things to do in my life. I have many plans in my life. And yet, ito na yung first na hinaharap ko right now, which is looking for a fucking job. Meron naman ng mga job offers. May 3 na akong job offers na tinurn down. Kasi nga, ang baba ng sweldo and I have to transfer to Manila. Is okay lang naman mag-transfer, pero sana yung sweldo medyo mataas. Putang ina, magpapasweldo ka below minimum wage pa. And your work hours are 8 hours. Tapos, may overtime ka pa. Hindi ka pa paid sa overtime mo. Wala pang benefits. Nakakabwisit. So, I had to turn it down kasi sabi ko wala talagang future dyan kung ganyan. Especially right now, just understandable naman din kasi I'm just starting. Pero, Philippines, what's up? Cope up naman. My plans for later when I wake up is to create a branding which I will be posting as well for my portfolio. And this branding, 1 week na to pero hindi pa rin ako nakapag-umpisa kahit isa kasi ngayon nga drained na ako. Pero let's hope for the best because I really want to pursue this career. Although napaka competitive na ng market sa graphic design, I have to look for ways to stand out, get a job where I'll be comfortable with, and yun na nga. everything will be fine. Let's hope. Now this is it for me. I'm Juicy, and this is Juicy Creatives. See you on the next video, I think. Yeah. Bye.